You know, sometimes I find people are embarrassed to talk about what they've gone through or different shortcomings they've had. And I'm not going to dive into a ton of my shortcomings or a ton of my areas where I feel like I've gone through pain or stuff, because I don't want to just talk about like stuff like that. I don't want to focus on it. But one of those things was when I was in my early 20s, I had a really hard time putting down drinks, putting down alcohol. I started to love the feeling of blacking out, and I loved the feeling of turning off the world for a little bit. And it just became almost a habitual thing for no other reason than I just liked the escape of it. And it got kind of embarrassing. I wasn't telling anybody about it. It was the thing where I'd be waking up and I'm already thinking about having a drink. And I've had other substance things that I've struggled with, but this is one I feel like a lot of people can relate to, so I just picked this one. But as I finally got away from that and I dealt with it in many different ways, started feeling things that actually filled me up. But as I got away with that, I noticed the universe started sending me people that were dealing with certain addictions along those lines. And the second they found out, oh, I'm somebody that's gone through those things, they would open up their world to me. It became a bridge to talk about those things, and I could actually be effective in helping them like navigate those things, or just simply being someone that they could talk to and get to like maybe the real reasons why they have stuff going on like that. So the next time you're thinking about your scars or the ways that you're quote unquote broken, I don't even like calling it broken that much, because you're not broken. You've just gone through life. You've gone through lessons. And when you go through those lessons, you're going to see people come around you that are either going through that or that you can help. And it's a beautiful thing. You know, I keep telling the universe that the things I've gone through, I'm happy for it. I'm not holding resentment of it. And that's something I've kind of changed over the past few years, because used to be like, why me? Why did I go through that? Or why did I choose that? I'd sit in a state of regret instead of focusing on, hey, you know what? I'm actually someone that can actually talk to a lot of different people from a lot of different things that they have going on, because at times I've lived life very hard. I've lived life in a way where I've run from myself. I've lived life in a way where I just wanted to turn off all the chaos in the news I was seeing. And it was hard on me, and I'm still facing effects of it sometimes, but I'm grateful for the fact that I can talk to other people about these things. You know, that's kind of why my heart is so much. I want to learn how to be a more effective healer and a more effective person talking to people about what they're struggling with, because I know what it's like to go through long seasons where you're not talking to anyone about it and you're just dealing with these things in the dark. It's not fun. There's definitely people out here that want to help you, and not from a place of they're trying to save everybody. But it's from a place of they've gone through it and they just don't want you to go through all of the pain that they've gone through. Myself would be in that camp. I really hope this just finds like that one person that feels comfortable like opening up, or like they just need to know that there's people like me out here that are willing to like talk to them about where they're at, because I could care less if this is like one of my best videos. I really just am looking for that one person that needs someone like me in their life, whether that's like an older brother figure, just like a friend, someone to talk to, or maybe just a place. Like if you come to my channel, you'll start to notice I'm trying to put out good vibes. Me and Shay both are just trying to put out good vibes, and we're trying to also put out things about healing, whether those are like healing soundtracks, different frequencies. Shay's gonna start working on different energy healings, and it's starting to shape up how I had it in my mind, where it's just a place where people can come tap in, share good vibes, or receive what they need for the moment. And that excites me. I'm excited that it's starting to materialize as something that I wanted it to. It's a really nice day out here. I always come out here and I just watch these cars passing by. It's kind of hypnotic, like on a nice day, just to come sit in the grass and watch those cars or watch the lake behind me. I think I'm going to try to do some of these Fridays out here more because I think really clear by the water. Sometimes things come to me like it like unlocks some intuition or it gives me some insights that I didn't even plan on saying. Like half of that I just said I wasn't planning on saying. But it's going to be a really good April. I feel it in my bones. I feel it for you. If you attracted this to yourself, I hope that if you're in a season like I am, where you're trying to grow and you're trying to rebuild some things, or you're just trying to get on your feet, because I very much am trying to get on my feet again. Put out in the universe that both of us can win this month and continue it all this year, like 2025, no matter what's going on in the world. Personally, I feel like you and I are going to have great growth. You and I are going to find peace. And we're going to learn from those things in our past that we've been hurt from or we've had to develop scars from, and we're going to be able to find people that we can pass these information along to, and we can continue to help people heal as well as healing ourselves, because remember, that's where it all starts. You got to heal yourself before you even get to that point where you're like looking at how can you help other people, and myself included. We're all work in progress. We're all a work in progress. I think it's about to rain, so I'm gonna wrap this up, I think. But please let me know who you are. If you're someone who's got like scars that you think other people can learn from, come tap in or share like a little bit about yourself in the comments. Let us know who you are, where you're from. Let's start to connect on here. I want to start to build this community. I've got a lot of things planned, like a lot of in-person things planned. And in the meantime, before I start showing that off and start accomplishing all that, I just want this online community to be very warm and welcoming for those people that are wandering through life or they're searching for something, and even be a place for, if you got something to share, this is a perfect place. Doesn't cost you anything to come on here and just share with us. Whoa. Almost lost the camera. Doesn't cost anything to come in here and share with us just a little bit about what's going on in your life or something that you feel like you should share, because it's an open space and it's a judgment-free zone. I love you. If this is your first time seeing me, I try to do these every week amongst my other videos I pump out. It's all Play-Doh right now. I'm just like forming it as I'm going. It's gonna be cool to look back on one day. But I love you. Hope to talk to you soon. Peace.